Hi class. I'm going to try to walk you through how to do the 5-word problems that is your assignment today, how to set them up. So the first problem is a break-even problem. It's about a bicycle store. So what you want to do is you want to set your expenses equal to your income. So it tells you an expense per month. On my problem, it's $3,000. And this one's a bike shop, so you also pay $65 per bike. So that's the thing, if with the word per, that's when you put the X, plus 65X. That's per bike. That's your expenses. And then over on the other side of the equal sign, you want to put your income. It tells you that the average selling price of each bike is $125. So over there you would write 125, and again that's per bike, so that gets an X too. So that would be the equation that you would need to solve. That's number one. All right, number two. For number two, it's an investment problem, and there's a certain amount of money. It's going to give you two different totals. So the first sentence says, an investor invested a total of $2,400 in 2 mutual funds. So you're going to take that sentence all by itself and not go further yet. And you're just going to write X plus Y equals $2,400. Because those are the two funds. And it put that whole thing in those two funds. Then the second equation, the second sentence says one fund earned 8% profit and the other earned 2% profit. The investor's total profit was $126. So it gives another total of $126. On the other side over here, then percentages we need to turn into a decimal. So it's going to be 0.08x plus 0.02y. So those are your two equations, and you're going to use, I would probably use substitution to solve them. All right, the next problem. And problem number 3. We call these mixture problems. There's a metal alloy that's 20% copper and one that's 60% copper. How many kilograms of each should the metal worker combine to create 120 kilograms of a 52% copper alloy? So what we want is, we want to end up with $120 kilograms at 52% copper. So what we do with these is we put the kilograms and the amount of the copper together. So we have two alloys. We've got a 20%, one that's 20%, so we're going to say 0.20x plus 0.60 y, those are the percentages of the individuals, is going to equal 0.52 times 120. Because these are all the percentages and these are all the weights. Then our other equation is going to be like that last problem. Our other equation is going to have just an X plus Y, because that's just going to equal the weight. Because the X and the Y and the 120 are all weights. The percentages always have to go with a weight. So that's how you're going to set that one up. And I would solve that one with substitution too. I would solve either for the X or the Y that's by itself. Number 4. Oh, I'm going to go to a new page. Number 4. A traveler is walking on a moving walkway in an airport. He must walk back on the walkway to get the bag he forgot. The traveler's ground speed is 1 feet per second against the walkway and 7 feet per second with the walkway. What is the traveler's speed off the walkway? What is the speed of the walkway? So we need to find the traveler's speed, which we'll call x, and the walkway speed. We'll call that y. All right, now when you're going in the same direction as the walkway, it speeds you up. So with the walkway, it's going to be x plus y, and it tells us that speed, when you're walking with the walkway, is 7 feet per second. So that's going to equal 7. But when you're turned around and you're walking against the walkway, that means you're going the opposite direction. You're going to do x minus y, because it's going to slow you up. It's going to equal to, in my problem, it was 1. This is a perfect elimination problem. You can just add those together. Because your y's will cancel right out, and then you can plug them back in and find your x's. And the final problem you're going to have is number 5. And this is another mixture problem. Excuse me. So we've got 30 liters of a 40% solution. That's what he needs. And he's starting with a 30% solution and a 60% solution. We want to know how many liters of each does he need to make 30 liters of a 40% solution. So again, we're going to have two equations. The 40%, we're going to write 0.40. Since this is what we want, this is what we want to end up with. We're going to start with 0.40 times 30. That's what we want to end up with. So that's what it's going to be equal to. That's a total. And we are the two solutions he has are 30% and 60%. So we're going to do 0.30x plus 0.60y. Then our other equation again will be just x plus y is equal to just the liters, which is equal to 30. All right, that's how you set up your problems. Good luck to ya. See you tomorrow.